You know what? 2025 is still your year. Imagine stepping into a new version of yourself, empowered, confident, and just unstoppable. It's time to leave behind any doubts or limitation and embrace the woman you've always dreamt of becoming. Because this journey is about leveling up mentally, financially, and physically. And here are transformative tips that go beyond the basics and will help you level up and become the woman of your dreams. So let's get started. Welcome to the Chic Evolution, your ultimate destination for fashion, beauty, and empowerment. I am a former top model and multiple beauty pageant winner. I've had the privilege of walking the runways from America to Europe. I've graced magazine covers, and my passion for helping others has empowered me to uplift those around me. So join me as I share insider tips on style, confidence, and living your best chic life. Because at the Chic Evolution, confidence is always in season. Welcome back to our little corner of the internet where we explore all things fashion, all things femininity, and of course, all things empowerment. Before we get started, you know the drill. Please do take the time to subscribe to my channel and to also like this video for more content like this. And again, I will always say thank you so much for watching this video in its entirety, as it is a way for you to invest in yourself today. Now, if you are new here, I must let you know that we like to start our videos by lighting up a candle just for the good vibes. And I always invite you to also join in this practice and light up a candle if you have one at home. And towards the end of the video, we turn off the candle and I send you with a positive and uplifting affirmation. With that being said, let me just grab my candle. It's right here. The candle that we have today is Du Verger. So here we go. Here we go, baby. And there you go. Here is our candle for today. Oh my God, let's jump right in. So if you've been holding back or doubting your abilities, it's time to shift that mindset. Radical self-belief isn't about being perfect. It's about knowing your worth and trusting in your own potential, regardless of the obstacles. So how do you effectively do this? Start by acknowledging your wins, big or small, and truly celebrate and recognize them. The more you recognize your strengths, the more you will believe in your ability to conquer new challenges. But don't just stop there. Surround yourself with positive affirmations and remove negative self-talk. If the voices in your head are telling you that you can't, challenge them. You could also write down affirmations that resonate with your goals and say them out loud every morning. This may feel odd at first, but this small daily practice will rewire your brain for success. Most importantly, give yourself permission to fail. Radical self-belief isn't about perfection. It's about resilience. When you mess up, don't give up. Use it as fuel for growth. You know, fear is often what keeps us from moving forward. But what if you could reframe it as something that serves you? So instead of viewing fear as an obstacle, see it as the compass that points you to the area where you need the most growth. Because when we think about it, when we're afraid, it usually means that we're stepping out of our comfort zone, right? And that's where the magic happens. So begin by identifying your fears and asking yourself, what's the worst thing that could happen? Often we exaggerate our fears, making them larger than life. And once you've broken them down, you'll realize that they're more manageable than you thought. Acknowledge the fear, but move forward anyway. And also start small. So take one brave step a day to push past your comfort zone. And each time you conquer fear, you build a new layer of courage, making the next challenge that much easier to face. Another thing you need to consider: becoming your own best friend. You know, self-compassion is something that I talk about a lot on my channel because self-compassion is essential for growth. Just imagine the love and support you would give to a close friend in times of struggles or even in times of self-doubt. Why not offer that same kindness to yourself? And you know, as women, I find that sometimes we often hold ourselves to ridiculously high standards, and self-criticism will be your biggest enemy. So treat yourself with care, be patient with yourself, and give yourself understanding, and love yourself the way you love others. Speak to yourself as if you were your own best friend, not a harsh critic. Because this shift in how you treat yourself will allow you to embrace your imperfections and take risks without the constant fear of failure. You could start by setting aside some time each week for self-care, whether that's journaling, meditation, or simply taking a moment of solitude to just reflect. The more you prioritize yourself, the more you will thrive in this life. My other subject is the importance of prioritizing mental fitness, just like physical fitness. So just like your body needs exercise, your mind needs regular mental workouts too. So a fit mind is a resilient mind, is one that can overcome obstacles and adapt to new challenges with ease. And the good news is that mental fitness doesn't require hours in the gym, because a few intentional habits can make a world of a difference. So start by practicing mindfulness, meditation, even if it's just for 10 minutes a day, because this can help you build a calm and focused mind. When your mind is at peace, you become more equipped to handle whatever life throws at you. And also challenge your thinking by reading books, listen to podcasts, or even having deep conversations to expand your perspective. Because mental growth is about continuous engagement with new ideas and stimulating your brain. You can also engage in mental fitness activities that excite you. So learning a new skill, maybe practicing creative thinking, or even solving puzzles. The more you challenge yourself mentally, the more agile and adaptable you'll become. Another thing that I want to highlight in this video, the importance of building strong support networks that elevates you. You know the saying, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So who's your circle? Who is in your current circle? Your network of friends, of mentors, and collaborators can either propel you forward or keep you stuck. Build relationships with people who inspire you, people who also challenge you, and who bring out the best in you. Start by evaluating your current relationships. Are they adding value to your life, or are they draining you? Cultivate connections with people who uplift you and share your aspirations. These relationships don't always need to be perfect. They just need to be positive and supportive. And also remember that networking doesn't have to be transactional, you know? It's really about finding the people who share the same values as yours and who encourage you to level up as you encourage them. So whether it's a friend, maybe a mentor, a colleague, a family member, find your tribe of people who will help you grow and also thrive. You should also know, my chic babes, that you are the architect of your own destiny. So why not design the best version of yourself? Creating a clear, detailed vision of the woman you want to become is one of the most powerful ways to reinvent yourself. But it's not just about daydreaming, you know what I mean? So make this vision a living, breathing part of your daily life. And start by writing your goals down. But don't just stop there. Dive deep into the emotions and experiences you want to have. What does success look like to you? How do you want to feel? How do you want others to perceive you? Because visualizing your future self in vivid details will help you align your actions and choices with that ideal version. So once you have this vision, now you need to live as if you're already that woman. Speak, act, and think in alignment with your future self. Your thoughts and your actions will shape the reality you're stepping into. So reinventing yourself isn't about waiting for change to happen. It's really about embodying that change every single day. You know, too often we get caught up in the idea that we don't need everything to be perfect before we take action. The truth is, progress doesn't require perfection. It requires consistency. So instead of aiming for flawless execution, focus on small, sustainable improvements every day. Because it's the consistent effort, not big bursts of intensity, that lead to lasting change. And you can start by breaking down your goals into tiny, manageable steps. Instead of trying to overhaul your entire routine in one day, focus on one area at a time. Maybe it's committing to a daily habit like journaling or exercising. The key here is to keep showing up even when it feels like progress is slow, and trust that your consistency will add up to big results over time. Because perfection will always be elusive, but small and consistent actions will move you closer to your dream self. I promise you that. Another thing that you need to do is to learn the power of saying no. So as women, we often take on too much because we feel compelled to say yes to every request or even opportunity. But consistently overcommitting yourself can quickly lead to burnout. Learning how to say no with confidence is a game changer when it comes to reinventing yourself. Because by setting boundaries and saying no to things that don't align with your goals and your values, you create space for what truly matters. So start practicing by identifying your priorities. What deserves your time? What deserves your energy and your attention? So when you say no to distractions, you make more room for growth and for personal development. And it's not about being selfish, it's about being intentional with your time and with your energy. And the more you say no with confidence, the more you'll protect your mental and emotional well-being and focus on what truly aligns with your visions, your goals, and your values. Before I continue, I just want to say thank you so much for watching me until now. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to also subscribe to join the evolution. And don't forget to share some of your thoughts about this video down in the comment section below. With that being said, let's continue and talk about clutter. Because clutter isn't just physical. Clutter can be mental. It could also be emotional. And over time, we accumulate unnecessary distractions that pull our focus and our energy in multiple directions. So if you want to reinvent yourself, start by decluttering your environment and decluttering your mind. So begin with your physical space. A clean and organized environment can help foster clarity and focus. So take time to get rid of items that no longer serve you. So think of clothes you don't wear, maybe papers you don't need anymore, or objects that no longer bring joy. Once your environment feels clear, start looking at your digital space. Clear out your inbox. Unsubscribe from unimportant emails and delete apps or social media accounts that drain your energy. Next, focus on mental decluttering. So practice mindfulness or journaling to clear out any negative or limiting beliefs that are still holding you back. So when you free yourself from the clutter, you create more room for growth, creativity, and opportunities that align with your future self. So time is one of your most precious resources, and how you manage it directly impacts your success. So if you're serious about leveling up, it's essential to take control of your time. So this doesn't mean packing every minute with productivity, but instead being intentional with how you spend your day. And I promise you, this is much easier than you think. So you can even start by breaking down your day into blocks of focus time, prioritize your tasks based on importance and not on urgency. And you can use a bunch of different tools like planners. You can even use like time blocking apps that you can find on Android or iPhone. And also don't forget to include time for rest and rejuvenation, because being efficient isn't about working nonstop. It's about making the most of your time when you're working and fully resting when you're not. The key to time management is finding a balance that works for you. By being mindful of how you spend your time, you'll have more energy and focus for the things that matter the most for your reinvention journey. You should also learn to harness the power of healthy routines. So your daily habits shape who you are. And if you want to become the woman of your dreams, it's time to create routines that support your goals, your health, and your well-being. And routines provide structure. They also provide consistency, which in turn creates a solid foundation of growth and success. And start small with changes, whether it's a morning ritual to center yourself, maybe a night routine that helps you wind down, or a midday stretch just to reset your energy. Routines are all about building healthy habits that you can rely on. A morning routine could include stretching, maybe some affirmations, or a healthy breakfast, while an evening routine might involve journaling or even reading. So having a set routine also helps you make the most of your time, giving you space to focus on what truly matters without the chaos of disorganization. And the more you integrate healthy routines into your life, the more you'll notice how they propel you towards your reinvention. And always remember that reinventing yourself requires an investment. So whether it's in learning new skills, maybe upgrading your mindset, it could also just be finding resources that fuel your growth. Think of your personal development as a business. The more you invest in yourself, the more valuable you become. And if you don't know where to start with this, you can really start by investing in education. So take courses, attend seminars, read books, and just seek out mentors who provide guidance. Personal growth is an ongoing process, so seek out opportunities to learn, opportunities to grow, and to just expand your knowledge in general. And in addition to formal education, consider investing in your mental health and well-being as well. You could be working with a therapist, maybe a coach, maybe a personal trainer. And every dollar and hour you invest in yourself pays dividends in terms of your personal and professional success. By prioritizing your growth, you really send a message to yourself that you are ready to become the best version of yourself, and reinvention isn't free because it requires time, it requires energy and resources, but the return on that investment is priceless. And now let's talk about how to shift your focus from outcomes to process. So while goals are essential, focusing solely on the end result can lead to frustration, impatience, and sometimes burnout. Instead, start shifting your mindset from obsessing over the outcomes to enjoying the process. Because when you truly embrace the journey rather than just the destination, you'll find that the entire reinvention process becomes much more fulfilling. So instead of stressing over whether or not you've achieved particular milestones, focus on the daily actions you can take to move forward. Celebrate the small wins and steps you're taking to improve. This approach keeps you motivated and helps build momentum that lasts while fostering a sense of gratitude for every part of your journey. So basically, by valuing the process, you'll experience a deeper sense of growth, and each day will feel more rewarding as you continue to build towards your dreams. And now let's talk about unleashing your creativity with a fail test mindset. So sometimes we get stuck in perfectionism because we're afraid of failing. But the truth is, failure is one of the most powerful tools you have for reinvention. Adopting a fast fail mindset allows you to experiment, learn, and grow without the constant fear of making mistakes. So instead of avoiding risks or playing it safe, give yourself permission to try new things. Whether it's a new career direction, maybe a hobby, or maybe a personal project, embrace the opportunity to fail quickly and move forward. And each failure teaches you something valuable, whether it's a new skill, maybe a new insight into what works and what doesn't. So basically, by reframing failure as a stepping stone rather than an obstacle, you'll unleash your creativity and discover new ways to reach your goals. And think of each experiment as a learning opportunity, not necessarily a setback. The faster you fail, the faster you learn and evolve. And if you knew that you were going to succeed, how many times would you be excited to fail? Now let's talk about the art of gratitude. So gratitude is one of the most effective ways to boost confidence and well-being. When you focus on what you have rather than what you don't have, you truly invite positivity and abundance into your life. And this shift in perspective naturally builds self-esteem and resilience, both of which are crucial for your reinvention journey. So my chic babes, take time each day to write down 3 things you're grateful for. These don't have to be huge events. Sometimes it's as simple as having that phone call with your family member or your friend, or simply drinking a nice cup of coffee. The key is to actively practice gratitude, allowing it to shift your focus toward abundance. So by regularly practicing gratitude, you create a positive feedback loop that boosts your confidence, that uplifts your mindset, and helps you stay motivated no matter what challenges you encounter along the way. This next subject is so important because many of us hold on to beliefs that limit our potential, whether it's "I'm not good enough for this" or "I'll never succeed in this field." These limiting beliefs often keep us stuck and prevent us from stepping into the best version of ourselves. So it's time to break free from these mental barriers and replace them with empowering beliefs that align with your goals. So start by identifying the limiting beliefs you hold, write them down and challenge them. Ask yourself, where are these beliefs coming from and whether or not they are truly serving you. Next step, replace them with more empowering thoughts. For example, instead of saying, "I'm not good enough for this," try, "I am worthy of success and of happiness." Affirmation or visualization is a powerful tool for rewiring your brain and overcoming these mental blocks. The moment you let go of limiting beliefs, you unlock a new level of freedom and confidence to pursue your dreams without hesitation. With these transformative tips, you are now equipped with the tools to truly reinvent yourself and step into the woman you've always envisioned. So embrace each step as part of a holistic approach to your personal growth, and know that every day is an opportunity to level up. And in 2025, make it your year to shine brighter than before, to grow bolder, and to be unapologetically yourself. Because you know what? The woman of your dreams is waiting, and it's time to become her. Oh, that gave me some chills. Now let's talk about emotional intelligence, because that is another huge deal. Emotional intelligence, EQ, is the ability to understand and to manage your emotions, as well as empathize with others. So mastering EQ allows you to navigate relationships more effectively and deal with life's challenges with grace and with resilience. And as you reinvent yourself, strengthening your emotional intelligence will elevate your personal and professional life. So start by practicing self-awareness. So pay attention to how you feel throughout the day and what triggers your emotional responses throughout the week or throughout the month or the year. Then focus on self-regulation by learning how to manage those emotions, whether it's through deep breathing, maybe some journaling, or maybe just taking a moment to pause and to reflect. Another crucial component of EQ is empathy. So take time to understand others' perspectives and practice active listening. Because when you cultivate empathy, you build stronger relationships that support your growth and also support your success. And strong emotional intelligence fosters confidence, better communication skills, and just more connections. With that being said, if you found these tips helpful and are ready to start your elevation journey, don't forget to subscribe for more empowering content like this, and also leave a comment below sharing your favorite tip or even any others you'd add to this list. I'd love to hear how you're planning to level up in 2025. Which step will you take first? Or what is your main goal for this year? So let's continue the conversation down in the comment section below. And now, before I let you go, let's turn off the candle that we lit up at the beginning of the video. So here's my parting message for you. Let me grab my candle. So until our next encounter, let your uniqueness shine. Let your self-love grow and let your confidence inspire. And I'll see you when? I will see you sooner than later. It's a wrap, baby. Ah, wait, I'm missing one. There you go. It's a wrap, baby. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.